My name is Taylor and we're going to do the fireproof balloon experiment. So to start off, I'm going to kind of explain a little bit about how the experiment works. We're going to have two balloons. One is going to be full of only air and one is going to be full of water. And then we'll put a flame to each part, or each balloon, excuse me, and then see what happens. We already know or are expecting that the balloon with air will pop and then the balloon with water won't pop. And I did some research, and the reason for that is because water has a high heat capacity. It absorbs heat really well. It absorbs about 4 times more heat than air does. Air does not. So with the balloon that just has the air in it, the flame will heat that specific spot of the balloon, and then the air won't necessarily absorb it in time, so the rubber of the balloon will melt and it will pop. However, when you put the water in the balloon, it absorbs that heat. The water molecules will rise, cool, and then sink again, and it'll just keep going. And then eventually the water may heat up in time for it to pop. However, because the heat capacity is so high, it'll take a long time to do that. It takes a lot of energy to break those water molecules. They have a pretty strong bond. Let's see, let me make sure I have all the information I need. So 2 balloons, some water, and I think that's pretty much it. So let's get started. Let me grab my balloons. We'll just do the air one first. Okay, so I'll just pop this up right here. And get this balloon blown up. And we have our lighter right here. The suspense, I already know. So that was quick. Now we're gonna get our balloon and fill it with water. Whoop. Try not to dump things on the way. Okay, so we have some water in here and I'm just gonna try to add some air. There we go, so you can kind of see it like that. Just kind of seal this off. Oops. I think the real challenge to this experiment is just tying the balloon and making sure getting all the water in it. Okay, let's bring it back over and we'll put some heat to it. Okay. So as you can see, there's water on the bottom there. And nothing happens. So again, air has a low heat capacity, so that piece of the rubber just melted right away. It did not absorb the heat, it just stayed right there. It was really localized. However, with the water, it was able to absorb that heat and take it away from that spot on the rubber, able to distribute it more as well. So it heats, rises, cools, sinks back down, keeps circulating, and these water molecules are a lot harder. It takes a lot more energy to break, a lot more energy to raise it even by 1 degree. So as you can see, it worked. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty.